You already know that the winners of modern Olympic marathons are so much faster compared to the winners of Olympic marathons in the past, but what you probably don't realize is that even the slowest runners in modern Olympic marathons would be so much faster compared to the fastest runners in the past. To put it into perspective, the current Olympic marathon record holder could have nearly run 2 marathons in the time it took the slowest winner of an Olympic marathon. But it gets even crazier the more you look into it. Let me elaborate this by first presenting the slowest ever Olympic win. Do you know that the slowest men's Olympic marathon wasn't the first marathon in which Spiridon Lewis of Greece won in 2 hours 58 minutes and 50 seconds in 1896? And it wasn't the second marathon either, in which Michel Théotot of Luxembourg won in 2 hours 59 minutes and 45 seconds in 1900. It was actually the third marathon, in which Thomas Hicks of the US won in a shockingly slow 3 hours 28 minutes and 53 seconds in 1904. That means Thomas Hicks, the winner of the third Olympic marathon, was 30 minutes and 3 seconds slower than Spiridon Lewis, the winner of the first marathon. Let's just say the Olympic marathon had a rocky start. But that's not the real story. The real story is that the winner of this year's Olympic marathon could have run almost 2 full marathons in the time that it took the winner of the third Olympic marathon to complete the race. In the just-ended 2024 men's Olympic marathon, Tamirat Tola of Ethiopia won in a time of 2 hours 6 minutes and 26 seconds. That means Tamirat Tola, the winner of the 2024 marathon, was 1 hour 22 minutes and 27 seconds faster than Thomas Hicks, the winner of the third Olympic marathon. It gets even better. That's not accounting for the fact that the Olympic marathon was roughly 2 miles shorter in 1904, the year of the third Olympic marathon. Yes, you heard that right. The slowest Olympic marathon was much shorter, yet it took almost twice as much time for the winner to complete it compared to the recent 2024 marathon. According to the LA Times, from the first modern Olympics through 1920, a total of 6 different distances were used in the marathon. In 1896 and 1904, the year of the third Olympic marathon, the distance was 24.85 miles. In 1900 it was 25.02 miles. In 1906 it rose to 26.01 miles. In 1908 it went up to 26.22 miles. In 1912 it went down to 24.98 miles. And in 1920 the distance shot up to 26.56 miles. Now, comparing the two marathons, the 1904 marathon, the slowest marathon, was 24.85 miles, or 39.992198 kilometers. And the recent 2024 marathon, the fastest marathon, was 26.219 miles, or 42.195 kilometers. So, if Tamirat Tola had competed in the 1904 marathon distance, he would have won with a record 1 hour 59 minutes and 50 seconds instead of his current Olympic record of 2 hours 6 minutes and 26 seconds. That would be more than 6 minutes shaved off of the current record. That's a lot to take in. So let's recap this a bit. Thomas Hicks completed the short 1904 marathon in 3 hours 28 minutes and 53 seconds, which is nearly double the 1 hour 59 minutes and 50 seconds time that Tamirat Tola could have completed that race. That alone is enough to blow your mind. But would you believe it if I told you that it gets so much crazier? In fact, 70 times crazier. Hold on to your seat. Do you know that Sarid Batochir, the runner in the 2024 men's Olympics marathon who finished at position 71, had a time of 2 hours 42 minutes and 33 seconds? Remember that Thomas Hicks won the short 1904 marathon in 3 hours 28 minutes and 53 seconds. Yes, that's a whole 46 minutes and 20 seconds ahead of the winner of the short 1904 marathon. I mean, all the top 71 runners who finished the 2024 Olympics marathon would have rested, showered, and even had time for a cup of tea before the winner of the short 1904 marathon got to the finish line. Sheesh, modern Olympic marathons are fast. However, just to be fair, there's a lot more to the 1904 Olympic marathon beyond the shorter distance. That could have made it a lot more challenging even to champions of the modern era. As Olympics.com states, the unpaved course threw up clusters of dust into the thick air, making it difficult for the athletes to breathe as they made their way across the Missouri plains. But the fact remains that the slowest Olympic marathon was much shorter. Yet it took almost twice as much time to complete compared to the 2024 Olympic marathon. Amazing, right? Anyway, that's how the winners of 1900's Olympic marathons would finish last in 2024.